this video we're taking you through the MDU install process for a SkyQ with a dCSS. The install journeys should only be completed by MDU trained engineers. Okay, so let's navigate to MDU, install and SkyQ, and remember at this point we need to select DSCR because until you arrive at the head end you won't know what equipment it is you need to install at this point, so select DSCR regardless. Then we'll find out what needs fitting or installing once we arrive at the head end. The meter will then perform an alignment check on the faceplate. Once you're happy, press OK to perform a dish check. If the system is a dual feed, then the alignment check and the dish check should be taken on SAT1. The dish check will now check 5 transponders across different polarities. Once this finishes, hit the OK button to then go and perform a SAT1 logger. Again, if the system is dual feed, then the SAT1 logger should be taken from the SAT2 on the faceplate to ensure there's signal on both ports. The sequence has been shortened for videoing purposes. Once the SAT1 logger is completed, press the OK button and this will now review where we need to go next. So the next step in the journey is a polarity logger in the DSCR journey. However, once we head over to the head end, we may find we need to install something completely different. If a dCSS is needed, overwrite your old test. Once in the correct journey, you can now skip down to number 4, which is a ports logger, as we have already done the first 3 steps in the previous journey. When it comes to a ports logger, if a dCSS has already been fitted, then this check can be skipped as long as you complete all the other checks. Ports logger will now take 4 data loggers shown on one screen. These will be the 4 ports from the existing switch you wish to use to feed the dCSS. On-screen prompts will provide guidance when to connect to each port in turn. You may get some fails if the readings are out of the 65 to 85 dB microvolts range. Once all 4 ports are passed, press the OK button to then perform an alignment check. This alignment check will check it in the dCSS mode using user band 26. Check this on the port you wish to connect the customer's cable to in the head end. Once you're happy, press the OK button and now this will perform a bands check. The bands check will test each of the 16 preset user bands on the dCSS one at a time. Once the bands check is complete, press the OK button and it will now perform another dish check across 5 different transponders using different polarities. Once this is finished, press the OK button and this will now perform a SAT1 logger. Sequences have been shortened for videoing purposes. If you've completed the install with no power in the head end and therefore using a power inserter in the customer's property, then test 5, 6, 7 and 8 readings now need to be taken in the customer's property through the power inserter to get accurate readings. Once the logger is complete, press the OK button to continue. The next step in the journey is at the customer's faceplate, which will then do a bands check across the 16 preset user bands again. Once the band check is complete, press OK and now let's perform a SAT2 logger. Once the SAT2 logger is completed, press the OK and now you can review your captured data. Here we can see we have 7 green ticks. And note that only 4 are for compliance. However, the information checks are just as vital as this ensures the system is configured correctly. If any other test should produce a fail, then you can investigate any failures by using the fault finding menu named Other, which will give you additional fault finding tools. Remember, you can use Other function with any step of this journey, and when you come back you won't have lost any previously saved data. Please note that the H30 meter parameters are currently set between 52 to 92 dB microvolts for pass or fail status. Thanks for watching. If you need any more information, head over to the TAPS Engineer Information Portal, which you can find in your H30 app.